doing that. And so Irimi and Atemi are two Japanese words. Irimi means to get inside and Atemi to strike. It's pretty damn simple, as much as it is. So we'll be using those two concepts tonight when we're going through the stuff. Now, when that one comes in to grab me, I'm circling it down and I'm striking. We've still got another hand here, so the other pad can come up and I can strike it back. And I'm using those hips to pivot exactly the same as when I'm using these sticks. I'm using it to pivot myself around. Nice and simple.
Sorry, that's me.
Come this way a little bit and turn around a little bit because then I can see the other side of it as well. It's nice and simple. I step out, I rotate it around, I hit, pivot. It's all done in this bit. All in my pivot is where the power's coming from. It's not in my hands aren't powerful. It's this bit. One more for luck. Cool, one more, thank you. Brilliant. You're doing this bit nice. The only downside of this at the moment is because, unless I'm pointing it out, you guys aren't protecting yourself. Your hands aren't up as much as they should be. So once we've done that one, I want you to come back and cover that head so that we can then pivot back to that side. So we can go out and around. Strike, strike to pivot the head, strike, strike. Yeah, back off in that initial, and then we're in that takeoff position so that I can then get away. 1, 2, 3. Just one for luck. Step off, take it down, strike, strike, cover. Like that, yeah. Nice and gently and slow. It doesn't have to be powerful because this is what I want you to work on. This is what all this is about. These hands are just getting nice and simple and just moving out the way. But it's this bit that's putting that power in it. The difference, if you're okay, aren't you? If I just hit that, even if I try just to limit my body and just hit it with that, that's probably it. But if I put my body into it, I can do a fair amount more damage just by pivoting that into it. So that's all we're trying to do tonight. Thank you, Lee. You're putting the top up. That's sick though. You don't get that nickname for nothing. You had to work at that one. Nice time. Do that. If I do that, it also, either one of them gives me time to get this deployed. So if I'm coming into you to do that, then I've got time to get my knife out to do that. Or if it's coming in to do that, there, then that gives me time to get the knife out. And so that's what these things tend to be good at. They're brilliant for protecting me and keeping me alive, but it puts your focus on there and it puts this bit away so it's easier for me to draw that knife out of there. But we'll come to that later. If we can jab, cross, hook, hook. Tony can then go to tap us with that. I can hack it. I can step. Tap, jab, cross, hook, hook, hack, step. Jab, cross, hook, hook. See? Cool. One more for luck. Cool. Cross, hook, hook. Good. Much better. Good, yes. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Over. There we go. Yeah, if it's still there, it can still tap you. So jab, cross, hook, hook. See? That's all right. Good. That's it. Just carry on. Don't worry. Good. Nice.
As I do that, step more out.
Yeah, that's how you feel more comfortable. That's how you naturally is going to remember it as well. Then that's brilliant. I'm a little fella. So these are the sorts of things where when I'm practicing at home, I turn it into a kata, for want of a word of it. That if I've got that opponent on there and the person's in front of me there, I'm taking this up, I'm looking at that finger, what that finger's doing. And as I'm taking it around that way, I've got to decide where I'm putting him, which one of these directions. And it's this finger that dictates where he's going. So if he's going in that direction, when it starts off and goes there, it then goes there. So think of the sword cutting down. So it's fine putting the technique on, I've got the technique good. Now where is he going? He's going that way. So if I borrow Tony, we'll do it slowly. When you concentrate on putting him off to the left, using that finger. So it comes up, takes control there. So Tony's going off that way, So when I go underneath, see how that finger then is going that way, so that I've got him in that lock. And then, but it's that bit there. Once it gets to there, Gary is going to want to keep moving to get out of this lock. So I use my body to protect him. And then when my finger is there, I have to think straight away where I want him to go. And I have to cut with that finger. It's coming over that way, yeah. And that's because when you get to there, you're then rotating it round. He does that as well, yeah. But once you've got him in that top position, you think, where is he going? He's going there, and cutting down as if you know. So it just comes with practice as well, though. I'd like to say, yeah, Tone, just so that you can. He's going that side, so that's the bit I want you to concentrate. At the moment, it's that way. So he comes up to there, I do him round. He goes down there. So we've got that controlled. You see how I'm pointing in that direction and I'm kneeling down? Just try that. Just try it once each so you get the sensation of falling over. But we don't need to fall over 40 times. We're not 20 anymore. Well, some of us. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Good. Yeah, nicely done, mate. Nicely done. Because it's you've got the wrist lock on and it's kind of like... Or it was just that little bit coming around and getting that shoulder. Now I'm needing to push him into that way so that he goes in that direction. Gotcha. Cool. Try it. It's exactly the same. That. Before, we were just turning that way and dropping him. Now, we're going through him. Try it. Domo. One last one just so they can see. Try it. Try it. Just see what happens, okay? No need to try each other. Just try walking through that person. Keep as much body contact as you can with it, it makes it easy. Let's go over that way a little bit so we've got a bit of room. We've got a left one, which is going that way. Cool. We've got a forward one, which is going all the way up him to that way. Back's the easiest. Back's the easiest. Literally taking that. I don't want that. It's that finger again, and this is the one that helps with the cutting. Once you get in that position, throw the bugger down. So, take it up, take control. It comes off, and then go straight away under, so that you can then go backwards. Yeah? And this will help with your cutting down. I don't want that. Let's go over there. Good. Domo, you alright? Excellent. So, in that initial position there, when we're stepping in, straight away that finger goes behind and that's the cut that comes in. Try it. Last one. When it comes over there, if we keep twisting him, and I keep twisting him, he's going to get out of it. But when we twist and we come to there, I'm up the top, and cut down before it gets the chance to get over his head. So we are unwinding. Yeah, all that work we put in, so we have to stop it. That's where that sword cuts down and it stops him moving away. Yes, nicely done, Roger. I've got it on camera too. I know, got bloody have. That last one is the easiest. So, which is just him going behind. Yes, left, forwards, and then I'm aiming to hit the body to do damage to the body. I'm not going to knock you out with one punch. I'm looking to do half a dozen little punches. And this Irimi and Atemi thing, I'm not looking to, that'll do me. Because all I need is whatever this hand is doing to block it and just make him go, I don't want to play with that. That's perfect. I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not going to knock him out, okay? So, for those of you that have never done it before, this is our normal, nice, relaxed position. We step back into Ichimunji, as we call it, which is first position, which is just like the fence. And then we're going to jab. And as I jab, instead of going into it, I lean back. And as I cross, I lean into it. So the idea being is that most of the time this jab is that. And so I'm getting used to naturally coming back into this off position. So from there, relax, jab, cross, jab, cross. And if you look, my toes, they pivot out to do the jab and in to do the cross. So I'm getting used to hitting on the back and we're going forwards. Good, we say. So nice and simple. We were just jabbing and crossing, and the jab, I say, is that getting away, and then that cross is that coming back in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to jab, and then we're going to go down, and then up. Yeah? So So just 3 now. We've gone from 2 to 3. Jab, down, up. Jab, down, up. Jab, down, up. If you've got good wrists and good fingers, you can strike it down. If you haven't, use a hammer fist. It's exactly the same. If I had a stick in my hand, I'd be hitting it with my stick in that way, okay? Cool, Tomo, have a quick play. So yeah, it started us training 27 different things for 27 different ways. Even if I had the stick in my hand, Louis the pads, I did it to Cliff last time, you see him flinch in the video. Don't worry, they won't hit you. So even if I've got a stick in my hand, I'd still be looking to jab, that would be there. So I'd still be doing the same things. I wouldn't be changing what I'm doing with this hand. Instead of it being a knock down, it's a strike down. So we can jab. Yeah, that one. So we'd still just be doing exactly the same thing. A lot of the traditional boxers, when it comes to using that stick, use that stick in your arms to keep your balance together so you're not overshooting. Because if that stick falls out, then you've overshot yourself. It's a little balance tip. So, you haven't been putting them together yet. So we'll put them together now, nice and simple. So we are doing a jab. We are going down, we're going up. And then I'm swapping feet to jab. And then down, and then up. And then swapping feet to jab, down, up. Swapping feet to jab, down, up. Yeah, that's it. So when I'm coming in to do that jab is when I'm stepping in with that foot. Jab, down, up. Jab, down, up. Jab, down, up. Jab, down, up. Yeah? So you just move. So it's gone from a 6 to a 3. It's gone from a 3 to a 6. So you're starting to get used to building it up. And so every time you step in, that's when that hit's coming. And then it's, oh yeah, bang, bang, bang. Stepping in and say, oh yeah, bang, 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 bang. Try it. We are jabbing as we were, crossing as we were, and then we're going to hook with that one. So jab, cross, hook. And a hook, the elbow comes out, still keeping close, and then we're going along that horizon line with that. It's just coming along that horizon line. So from there, we're doing the lean back on the jab, the lean forward on the cross, and then lifting that elbow to hook it. Doddle, eh? If I can do it, you lot can do it. Play with that. So, as we were talking about earlier, we don't just want to be throwing punches at this person. I want to be getting used to moving these bits, and even when I'm standing there being the pad person, I'm getting some sort of play out of this. So we were jabbing, we were crossing, and we were hooking. Now I'm going to take that back and hit it, take that back and hit it, okay? Jab, cross, hook, pad, back, pad, back. So I'm starting to get this movement. Tony's starting to feel movement too. You know, he's wanting to do things, his arms getting moved around, he's getting more comfortable. Good. Yeah. That's it. And it starts to turn into a kitty cat thing, which is what we would be like. You know, if me and him were having an argument, we'd be like, get out of it, no, fuck off. And we'd be doing these hands in the way to stop this person getting their hands on each other. Yeah, he'd be trying it. So, a jab, a cross, a hook, pull it out the way and hit, pull it out the way and hit. A jab, a cross, a hook, pull it out the way and hit, pull it out the way and hit. Cool. Yeah, and that's it. It's hard for the person with the pads. I want you paying as much attention as well. So good. Right, let's check on these 3 that they've all had to go each. Roger's had one. Louis on it. Yes, nice. Good. Keep doing that. I want to see that, Louis. That's good. So if we were going jab, cross, hook, out the way, down, out the way, down. Then I've got this one. Jab, cross, hook, out the way, down, out the way, down. Then it's this one. Jab, cross, hook, out the way, down, out the way, down. This one. Jab, cross, hook, out the way, down, out the way, down. So now we've moved it on to it's 14 bits. And yeah, okay, you're not going to get to do 14 bits, but I'm getting used to throwing these things non-stop that's going, and anything that's getting in the way is getting knocked out of the way. And the person with the pads is getting used to feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but he's not giving in. He's not just standing there, he's knocking these things out of the way as well. So cool. So try it. We were jab, cross, hook. And then we step in, jab, cross, hook. And we step in, step in, bucket. Cool. On it. So now we're just doing this double side. Yeah, and as I was just perfectly pointed out, now you have to breathe. You've got away with faking it before, now you've got to breathe. Otherwise you'll never get all those punches out. Yeah, like a dance. Good as. Yes. That's it. Pressurise it. Good. Yes. Good as. Nice. Yeah, that was perfectly well timed. Good. That's it. Pressurise it. And cuddling. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Start again. Jab, cross, hook, pull, pad, pull, pad. Have you guys all three had a go? Brilliant. If you want to grab a quick slurp, do, because then we'll do techniques after this bit, because you've done your bit, but there's a 3 over there. So yeah, I'll keep that water for you there. Good. Jab. Jab, cross. Hook, pull pad, pull pad. Good. Cross, hook, pull pad, yes. Jab, cross, hook, pull pad. So me and Tony in front of us, we are both stepping off to the left, like that. Dead simple. And then we come back to the centre. We step to the left. We come back to the centre. We step to the right. There you go. So you see we're working in this forward triangle pattern. I step to the left, he steps to the left, I step to the right, he steps to the right. Yeah? Cool. So we'll go high, low, high with our hands. So as we step to the left, we block up, and then we block down. And we come back to the centre, step to the right, block up, block down. Good. Step to the left, up, down. Step to the right. There we go. We were doing Strictly Come Fighting last week. This is a similar version of it. This helps to toughen up this area on the radial nerve, but also if you get it right, you find out the spot that you want to be punching for, to be honest with you, because it makes your fingers go a little bit tingly, tingly, tongly. Cool, but it's getting us used to moving that opponent and watching that arm coming in, see what's going on, and all we're doing is stepping off to the left first and then to the right. Cool, grab a partner. Yes, you're exactly right, Cliff. It is in the middle. Yeah, you're not even trying yet, you're just knocking it out of the way. Yeah, that looks like that's working to me. Yeah. Cool, okay, go on then, one last one for Cliff, because I just want to see this. Oh, yeah. Now, sneakily, that one was good. Do it on that one, because you've got then that extra space to build up that power. So when that attack comes in there, I'm going in from that side, so I've got that little bit extra more oomph, because your one's good. Pull, use the other arm. Just strike once. Cool. Excellent. Okay, you may. So, this entry, this striking this person, this getting this stop on it. If we were doing strict Japanese martial arts and strict Aikido type things, we want him to flow. So as that angle comes in there, we want Tony to move around. But I don't want Tony to move as easy as that to start off with, because Tony's being nice to me. He's letting me do that totally. No need to throw the person on the floor until you've done this half a dozen times and you're comfortable. It's more important that we get that block to down, to swap, and then to the technique. So I'll come round and make sure you guys get it, because it's just that pivot.
Yeah. That's it.
Good. Yeah. Good. It's deadly, but yeah. Nice. But we haven't put extra strikes in it yet. Beautiful. So if we did it from there, so if he's going there, which is the one you've been doing, it's that way. If he's going behind me, it's just there. If he's going that way, I then have to go all the way up him to go over him. And so it's learning to do, it's exactly the same technique, but it's what are my feet doing? And that's the bit, if you're wearing a hakama, it disguises it perfectly. Yeah. And so that initial strike, I'm stepping in, down to mid-note, swapping hands there. Yeah, and then, yeah.
I should be down hand up.
That's it.
Even though I remember
Don't do that. Yep. And then that finger, that's got the aggression to go that way, but I want to take him that way. Yeah. You got it. Nice and slowly. Nice and slowly. That's it, Rog. Same angle one as we were doing. Same move in to there, to deaden that. So it comes round. Then we've got these two hands on with the fingers pointing, so that's where my power is. So we're able to push him that way. So now I can start to move him, fold him over. So my elbow then goes into where this bicep radial nerve is, yeah? Cool. Then we can come back and do what you've just been doing, because you're getting it sussed beautifully. And as we've said, now you're starting to get sussed at it. If I'm close to him, I can feel what he's doing. If I need extra help, I can put that on. If I need even more extra help, that leg disappears. But hopefully we won't need that. But I want you to think about the strike, because we've got a dead in this arm. He's a big fella. In order for me to come round, get that lock on. Get that lock on. Get that lock on. So we're coming back to a traditional Japanese point of view from the strikes and the Irimi and the Atemi. I'll make them one word, fuck it, I'll make my own language up. So we're coming back to that sort of traditional way of doing it, but we're crashing the cultures. Then if he does go down, just come on. So you look all nice and posh. Done more. Take your time. Good. Down. That's it, yeah. Nice, yeah. Good. Yeah. Working on last week this jab where we lean backwards. Dead simple. Just putting a little bit of oomph into it. And we're hitting with a couple of knuckles down here. The bottom ones, not the top ones. So for yourself that's never done any of this, we're looking at alignment when it comes to striking. So if I go to, if I was hitting Tony in the face, my body isn't aligned doing that. So I couldn't just whack him like that and hope to get good pressure out of it and hope to get enough power out of him. I need to drop my shoulders and shift my body weight and shift my availability so that I'm able to do a straight line. So when it comes to punching, we're looking to hit with these two knuckles so that it's a nice straight line that goes all the way through there. And in an ideal world, that's about it. That's perfect where most body shape is. If it starts to go up, then this is offline with this elbow joint to the shoulder joint. So if I'm thinking mechanically, I want to be like that. So that's perfect for there. If I need to hit him in the mush, I have to change my shoulders there so that that is then in that line, so that it's in a safer line to do it. It's not just a case of whacking him up there sometimes, because I'm not in a good enough physical position to be able to do it. All right, cool. Try not to get too black belty with them and they'll confuse their heads too much. So we're jabbing and then we're crossing. That's all we were doing last week. Jabbing, crossing, nice and simple. Jab, cross, yeah? Jab, cross, cool. There's no point in going over that, you can do that. So if we can jab and cross, now we're gonna, when that cross comes in, hitting him down like that, and it's moving this body into this position. So it makes natural sense for me to come back up with that body shot that we were working on. And last week I think we were probably doing a jab cross. up and under sort of thing to get you starting to flow like it. And now I want you to think about this liver shot. So we jab and we cross. The pad holder then puts the pad under there. That's it. Good. So I've got that to hit. Yeah? Cool. So we are jab, cross. Cool. And I'm waiting for him to put them there. I'm not just going to fling them at Tony because he won't then let me to play next time. Good. But I can hold in that position for a couple of seconds. It's not a problem. Good. And I'm doing the same. And it's that, and it's just this body all winding up. I'm keeping that elbow and that forearm, that shape, because that's really important. I broke my wrists on a punch bag. I broke this wrist on a punch bag because I wasn't tied up, because I just went for it like a stupid idiot does. And it wasn't until I started learning about how you can actually throw them properly in the shapes that you need to perform. And I've not done it since. So something worked out there. So don't break your wrists. Hopefully I'll teach you the right way to do it. We can jab, we can cross, we can liver. Jab, cross, liver. Jab, cross, liver. Okay, cool. I'll grab some pads, you grab. So we can jab, we can cross, we can hit, and then the next one comes over. Yeah, just straight over like that, bang, because that's my head. Good, because he's made me go, oh my God, and then he's just smacking me straight through the head again. So jab, cross, up, good. Yeah. Good. Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, hammer fist or any of that we were doing at angle one, that's all it is that initial contact. Because yeah, that thing's made him go, I don't like the idea of this. And in an ideal perfect world, it's opened his head up and done that, so we can then just go in and do that. And yeah, people talk all the time about hard and soft targets, and we don't really want to be hitting our fingers against these sorts of things. Sometimes you can't help it. And we do have a natural inbuilt thing to want to splat them. So if I can control the splat and go into his shoulders, that's better for me. If I've got the time to open up a palm fist and hit areas, that's better for me. But just twatting him is something I'm probably going to do. So if I can learn to do it safely and controlled and learn what the right shapes are, then I'm going to do myself less damage. Because yeah, we don't want to fuck myself up by hurting him. So cool. So grab. This is as pretty as it's ever going to get. Thing the other day, and it was a lady that was a boxer versus an MMA lady, and I don't like watching ladies fight. I'm sexist, I don't like to see that. I'm quite happy with them carrying the numbers. I don't want them to be in the ring getting hit in the face. Okay, I'm sexist. But I was watching this, and the lady that was a boxer annihilated the MMA lady's face, and it's because she doesn't know how to move her head. She's not used to it. Yeah, it's quite horrific watching it going, yeah, everything you're doing is great, but get your fucking head out of the way. Good, one more just for luck. It's all right, doing good, excellent. Let's check these guys out. Yeah, that picture says 1,000 words as Tony disappears across the room. We have soft targets here that I want to be hitting, hard targets here, but there are times when I'm going to need to hit him in a hard bit. But I'm going to need to learn the physicality of it. So we'll go over that, the head strikes and things like that in the coming weeks. Those are a lot simpler, so you don't really need to learn them because this is just a nice palm strike. But if I'm hitting him in this one, I need to dip that shoulder so it comes out. So if we're working with alignment like this, we can use the daft little breaking boards to work a lot shorter than you are. It's from there. So that's a straight line through, and that's all it needs to do, but it has to be a straight line. If I'm going at an angle, I'm going to break it, which you don't think when you're doing the pad work, but when it comes to hitting a solid object, you do. So we'll start off with a slightly lighter one. Not that you'll have any issues, but I don't want you to damage yourself anyway. And if you're thinking if it's the person that I'm fighting against, we're in this position there, and that's what I'm trying to do, is knock that down so that as a jiu-jitsu guy I can then move in and grab these bits. You feeling brave? Cool. Yeah? Straight line. Good. Good fun there. Straight line. Yep. We knew you were going to be able to do it. It was just here. What state was Clive going to be afterwards, I think was...
Unfortunately for me.
So straight line to keep that elbow down. There we go. That's it. Good. See? Yeah. So that... If you keep the alignment right, you can do the damage on that, and you can do enough to pop that rib, which is all we're doing when we're looking to do that uppercut. That's what we're looking to do, to get him in that rib and pop that, okay? So just think, only just lapel grabs me, just so that you get a refresh in your memory, yeah? Cool. So I can step in and strike him. It can come down to the center and then make this nice T shape where I've got his elbow pointing up, and it's as simple as that. There's a million and one things we want to be able to do with this, but it's getting used to that. As soon as that grabs, stepping in, that's that Irimi and Atemi at the same time. Coming over nice and straight, and the better I can do this, if I'm off like that, it's easier for Tony to escape. Off like that, I can't really hold him that well, so nice T-shape, so if I just lean forward, should be enough to get it in the right position, yeah? Cool, just a couple of minutes, go on, I'll grab you.
Do it, boom, boom.
In reality, nobody grabs just one-handed, and if they do, it's probably going to be the other hand, because he's going to want to lump me. Yeah, that's more likely what it's going to be. It's exactly the same shit. Still stepping in, still doing that. Okay, it's exactly the same stuff. Just try it that way for a minute, because it confuses everybody. Because we always grab that side first, because we think that's the way it should be. Yeah, we always do that, because that's a. But in reality, it's going to be that one. So just do that one and step in, bang, bang. Couldn't be any simpler. Yeah, come on, go. Yeah, just grab that one. So we're using that as a nice strike over there. I want you to think about that elbow now. So, because that elbow stops him from coming in. Because quite often, say, he's going to grab, he's going to go to throw that punch. There. So that initial strike to the eyes, I'm not going to be able to do with this one. It's going to be stopping that punch. But that's still going to work. So I'm still going to be able to come around to do that elbow. So he grabs I want him to hit me, elbow, to do the technique. So now I want you to focus on that elbow. So grab comes on, he goes to hit me, elbow. Focus on that elbow, come in and make it scary. If it doesn't make you go, oh, adjust it a little bit on the person to make you be a bit scared, because we want that elbow to come around and make you go, no, I don't want to go in there, thank you very much, officer. Cool. Bang. Yes, good. And then the technique. Nice. Yeah. This was daft idea. Love it. Yes, good. That's it, good. Yes. Good. Love it. Oh, I'm just going to move the camera around, because if I'm getting beaten up, I want to be able to tell my... Good. Good. Oh, that's what I like. Yes. Nice. Good. Good. You're getting the idea. I can see that. Elbow. Just as simple as that. There's a million and one things we're going to be doing, but I want you getting that person off. So this one locks up so you can feel it. This one, it bends. So in a minute, we're going to put it up and start to use it to bend the person with you. Cool. One last one, just for fireworks. Shits and giggles. Excellent. One of them over there. Took it off. Cool. Good. Yeah, see how that nice nose up? That's really nice. Good. One last one, this one. Good. There we go. Yeah, good. Getting the idea. I love it. Let's just check these guys. You see what I mean? He's starting to work. It's getting good. Miss 32. Come on. Got it. And I can bang. So that comes under there. So we've got a straight arm there. That's a bent arm there. Yeah? So we've got that there. We can take him around that way. So still got hold of the other arm. And then we can get hold of this one if we want to, but I don't really need to, because as soon as I'm pulling him round, I'm taking him off balance. So, we have first, underneath, up there. Then this one gets pushed away so that he's round the back. As soon as his head comes around, I put my hand underneath his head and pull it back onto my shoulder area there. So if I've got this on there, even though he's on my foot, I've got his balance then, because that's stuck on my shoulder. Getting the idea. So from that first bit, elbow, over, there. So that one you then push away, and as you push it away, you can then take the hands, swap the hand over. That's it. So you can then get into my choke, and then you want to be, ideally, I know I'm a lot smaller than you, but if you crouch down and put my head on your shoulder, and then you want to pull me into your shoulder so that I then lean backwards in an arch. So if you step back a little bit, there we go. You feel my balance suddenly go then, yeah? So it's a weird thing. Once I get you to there, it's not too bad, but then when I step back just a little bit, I can make your balance go. And so, even from this position, if you grab me, I'm stepping in, coming down, taking that, then from there, I push that away, there. So I've swapped my hands over, so I've still got hold of this one. This one, if it starts to play about, I've got hold of it, but it doesn't matter, because all I do is step back now, and you fall on the floor. Yeah. Ooh, a little bit more painful. Not sure for who. So, bang. Take that over, take that out there. Then I'm putting my arm underneath his arm. It's not hurting me in the slightest. I'm using my elbow to take it down to destroy that joint. So the grab comes on there, take it out. That's where you just were. And then from here I pull this one down and slide this one over. So it's just a force of this arm now is pulling on this arm, which can't go any higher because his shoulder joint's in it. So as long as I keep hold of this, it's pulling him down. And we don't need it for long because that's there. Cool. You okay? Yeah. Cool. One last one. Bang. Bang. There. There. Cool. Yeah? And throw an angle one at it. So it's there. So from the angle one, whereas usually, recently we've been hacking from this bit, there, I'm hacking, I can then bring that hand down to where I need it to be. So I can go underneath. And then when I'm underneath, I can come around and put that lock straight on there. See, these things can be used from a technique, you just learn the technique and then learn how to put it in place, okay? One last one then. Cool. Even though it slipped out, it still worked. Excellent. So, nice and gently, yeah, come on in. Playing with, that's the whole idea behind the class. So, like Adam on that one earlier, for instance, you would never have dreamed of doing anything like that double arm thing that you were doing earlier, but you can do it.
Go on.
Bang. Bang. Yeah, see, you would never have dreamed of doing that before tonight, and that really is good on you. So yeah, if anyone does do that silly thing at work, where they go, yeah, come on in motherfucker, you just started doing martial arts, they'll be, oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah. And that's it, I can't do anything else but go with it. We talk about it a lot, but when I'm doing techniques, this bit, there's power here and there's power here, but it's easy to move it off of that. Yeah. So I might be pushing you that way, but as soon as they break the movement, there, that's it. I can't put muscular strength in my arms to stop you moving it. I'm not a big bodybuilder, but even I can't because it's going against what your body wants to do. So you're doing good, man. Pull it in. There we go. Yeah, it's an unusual one, but it's that pulling. If I had this, if I was going to stab Tony, I don't just do that. So I do that and then do that. Yeah, so I'm going to be stabbing him. So we've got the 2 points to think about now. We've got this point, the grabby bit, which you've just done Urugaiaku from. Go on in. Turn it over. Take my wrist off. Yeah. Bang. Excellent. Which is stopping that. But then there's also this bit. So we then have to think, when is it that I'm stopping that? And when is it that I'm doing that? And you're trying to get used to it in your head. So part of the fun of being in a dojo is we can play with it a little bit. There isn't a, after freeze down, do it. There isn't that sort of thing. So if Tony grabs me and then the first thing he's going to do is try and sheath me, I want to stop that. And I'm going to keep, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Until I find I can get enough distance or enough speed, I knock his hand away enough to do it. And I'm not it is a dojo, this is a nice atmosphere, he's not trying to kill me. This is just us trying to get used to those two concepts. Because usually if it's just the one arm that comes up, you go, oh, it's nice and simple, I can do that, I've done that all night. And then if it's just that, we go, oh shit, hang on a minute, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, and get to that side of it, or yeah. Whereas then if we've got both concepts in you, just go, well, there's two, which one do I deal with? Okay, cool. So just use the wrist lock from earlier, no need to do any fancy stuff. Just turning it over, Urugaiaku. And that's just stopping the knife, not brain surgery. I'm putting these things in the way without trying to get hit by the knife. So I'm trying to keep these bits away from it and using the hard bits into this. If I'm just hitting in one side, it's going to slightly veer it. At the moment, I just want it going away, and it's just me. And I'm lifting my belly out whilst I do it as well to try and give me a bit more oomph. Cool. I'll take that one and I'll play with Hodor. Good, because you two are working well tonight, so. To do it hugely painfully, please. Good, that's it. Yeah, keep moving. Good. There we go. Good, that's it. Good, because you're making me go down. So if you had that, you're making me go down. So do it. Grab me. Otherwise, I'm just going to run away. Well, no, if you didn't and you did that, thank you very much. Yeah. But yeah, you grab me into it. Perfect, you're down there.